No, you didn't. First date came with a gift. Can't hear what it is. No, you didn't. This is the perfume I was looking at. I don't even know how you fully pronounce it. Atrape Reves. Thank you so much. I always spray the inside. Smells like me. I'm a very happy girl.
Hit the like and subscribe as we continue to rebuild the platform. As you see, Miss Brookie Slays is opening up her Louis V perfume, which probably runs minimum $400 or $500. $400 or $500. I've never personally bought this one for one of my ladies, so I don't know how much this one costs, but it's got to be around there at least. As we see the caption here, POV, he bought me a gift on the first day, which is why I made this video. And we're going to couple it with some comments from Angela Simmons as she was talking to Cam Newton, and they mentioned first date gifts as well. So I'm going to get to that in a second. But what we have to understand here is this, I would say this would be first date activity for somebody you've known. See, then there's problems. If you've known this young lady for a long time, and I'll just say this caveat, and she hasn't expressed interest in you. She hasn't expressed interest in you. Now, if she did express interest, this could be a reward for her perseverance. Because a woman who shows her loyalty to you does deserve to be rewarded. But if this is some broad that's just been hanging around and you've been trying to get at her, and she done dated half the city, and now she's like, yeah, I'll date you. No. If you don't know the broad and you just think she's cute, no, absolutely not. This is a very stupid thing to do. Stupid. It is what it is. Now, let's go ahead and go to the Cam Newton, Angela Simmons comments, and then we'll read comments over here and on that page as well. As you see here, the caption here says, first dates set the financial tone forever. And I agree with that. And I learned this many years ago. If you're trying to go balls to the wall on your first date or first dates, you're setting the tone. Now that becomes an expectation. You start getting a woman flowers every weekend or every week, that becomes an expectation. So as soon as you don't do it, let's say you miss a week, you get that woman flowers 51 weeks out of the year. She's going to remember that 1 week you didn't do it. It's going to stand out. It's not special anymore. And I'm not saying don't treat your woman well. That's not what I'm saying. Treat her well. A woman that treats you well deserves to get the world from you. But don't overdo it, because then you're going to sit up here. She's going to, again, create that expectation. It's not going to be special to her anymore. It's just going to be like that's her norm. And women get bored extremely easily. All right. I'm sure you guys have seen this. And ladies, the few of you that are listening to these videos, tell me the truth. Tell the truth. You know that's true. Let's listen to this.
What's a respectable first date gift?
I mean, there's tons of designers. There's thoughtful things. There's plane tickets. There's just so many
Plane
ways.
tickets like you get flew out?
It'll be we, because I'll come with a team. But, you know, There's just ways. Men have to date within their caliber. Like if it, if it makes sense, then that's where you meet the girl at. That's where you meet the woman at.
But I've heard this too. Don't set me up with the expectation that you can't keep up.
You need to keep it up. That's the thing.
That's what she said.
I'm just saying you need to keep it up. There is no reason not to receive random gifts, random thoughtful things.
But does it go
man.
both ways though?
I mean, it should start with
That's a real mean.
Because it shouldn't start with the expectation of the woman courting. I'm not courting you. You need to court me. So if you do all the things come back. But you shouldn't be doing it for that reason.
Okay.
You should be doing it because you want the woman.
So give us an example. Like the first date, out of all the first dates that you ever had, from diners to all. Let me stop.
Okay.
It's getting a little.
Out of hand? Okay. We can wheel it back in.
What have you received?
Lots of different things.
What was the coolest one that really was like? Now,
to me, lots of roses. I like roses. You could start real sweet. But then there's
roses are sweet?
Yeah. Often.
Women have this, oh, you should have. And depending on the tone, it's like, oh, bless your heart.
They said you shouldn't have?
No, but it's like,
I wouldn't say that. You should have. There's no, you shouldn't have. It's like, yeah, you should have.
Okay.
If you're trying to keep the girl.
Did you receive that was like
out the gates?
Oh, you did a big one on that one.
I just think continual flowers until you see me. If you just start talking to me and you want to find an address, I can find an address for you. It might not be mine, but I'll give you an address. I need to see effort. Cause then I give a lot. So I don't want to just give a lot and.
Okay, to the brothers that's out there, what does that actually mean? Cause
just be thoughtful. If I tell you my favorite this or my favorite that, or if I just happen to be talking and I'm like, oh, I'm at the store and just say I see something random. A YSL boot. Let's just say something random. And you knew I wanted that and you can do it. Why not?
Could you upgrade a man?
You could.
No. Not you.
Yeah.
You, Angela Simmons, could you upgrade a man?
Yeah, I come with a lot, so absolutely. If you have me, you're automatically upgraded.
Shit.
Oh man, there was a lot there. I probably didn't even need the first take, to be honest. Okay. The first thing that stuck out to me, she mentioned gifts. One of the things she mentioned was plane tickets. Then Cam Newton asked, hey, so you get flown out? She said, we, because I have a team.
Jesus Christ.
Now look, man. She's talking about a first date here. Not, we're saying we've been talking for years or even months. You're talking about a first date. Got to fly the team out. She also mentioned courting. I would have to ask, did your baby daddy court you? Because I don't think he had the capability of doing any of this stuff. This man got his chest blown out in the streets, rest in peace. This dude wasn't no mover and shaker like that. The dude that you gave your body to, gave a child to, he wasn't moving like that. But let me guess, you know better now. You were young and stupid then, right? Oh, Lord have mercy. Here's the problem with a woman like an Angela Simmons. Cam Newton, when he took her out, they didn't go to no fine dining restaurant. They didn't do none of that. And let me tell you, and again, like I stated in the video I made about the previous video I made before, look, Angela Simmons is attractive. She is. But as she said out of her own mouth, I come with a lot. When he asked, can you upgrade a man? She says yes, because I come with a lot. When she's talking about she comes with a lot, I believe what she's talking about is maybe she can make some paper. That doesn't matter to a man who's making paper already. How are you going to supplement my life so that I can take all of us to the next level? So I can show you things that you never thought you'd ever experience in life, and you come from an affluent background. Daughter of Rev Run from Run DMC, the niece of Russell Simmons, who's in Thailand or Vietnam or whatever foreign country he's in right now, hiding out. So she's accustomed to the finer things in life. And again, as I always state, the older these chicks get, the higher the price goes up. Cam Newton didn't have to have no team. He didn't have to fly her out, excuse me. He didn't have to fly her out. He didn't have to do none of that. When she was dating little Bow Wow and little Romeo, I can promise you none of that stuff was happening. As they get older, the price goes up. Now, if I had an Angela Simmons, right? Let's just say I met Angela Simmons 20 years ago. I don't know how old she is, so hopefully that's a proper age. But she got to be 40, right? Anyway, or let's say 15 years ago, just to keep it safe. Let's say I met Angela Simmons 15 years ago. And she ain't had no kids. She's a virtual clean slate, essentially. And I'll put some babies in her. I marry her. And she provides what I need from a woman. She's my peace. She is my safe haven. She's my confidant. All those good things that we as men need when we get out here getting done slaying dragons in the world and we come home. You are my peace. I can rest my head in your bosom and know that right now I'm good. I'm in a safe place. If she provided all that stuff for me, the price can't help but go up. It has to go up. I have to reward her for doing what she's been doing for me. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. She has to be rewarded. And if you're not rewarding that woman, then you don't deserve to have her. Simple as that. Let's read some comments. Nikki the brand. I come with a team. So the last video I made where I mentioned the finger emoji thing that the ladies are using, I had some questions. Well, there it is. If you haven't seen it. All right. Let's see. Nisha's Daz Photography. She said, bring the girl flowers. That's easy. People still complaining. She didn't say bring some flowers. She said bring a gang of flowers. That's what she said to bring. She's not talking about bringing a dozen roses. No, she wants the whole room filled with flowers. Or she said, well, you can find an address. It may not come to me. You have to continually send her stuff, send her gifts. She's talking about courting. She's a baby mama. Talking about courting. You court a woman who doesn't have the track record she got. I'm sorry. And she doesn't have a corporate. She with Yo Gotti, man. She with Yo Gotti. her baby daddy. Like, this is not what we're talking about here, man. She could have done better than what she did. And with her physical tools, how she, from what I've seen, how she conducts herself, she should have done better than this. But for some reason, the ladies are attracted to nonsense. And I know why. But that'd be a different video. Let's read some more. She said it would be I come with a team. Oh, clock that. Yeah, I think that's what you call it means. The this, it means clock that. There it is, I think. I could be wrong. Hey, I could be corrected in the comments. I'm a man, I don't really fully pay attention to this stuff. Let's see. Savory and sweet treats, ATL. Keep in mind, the family she was born into, I can very well see the level of expectations. I mentioned that earlier. Excuse me, comes from an affluent family. So it is what it is. And I'm grinding it out for y'all, by the way. So hit that like and subscribe. Your boy been getting cooked for the last month and a half. But we're all right. Cap_Ohio. Why does a first date come with a gift? Let's see. I'm pretty sure we're going to get a little pushback here. And we see we got a man said thank you. I am Barbara W. I think she's talking about flowers. No, she said, when he said plane tickets, she said, bring my team. She talking about more than flowers. It's _Tamara J20. Why not? Cap Ohio to, this is somebody else. It's not, must delete the comment. Even for rich people, why is a gift necessary for a first date? Emphasis on a first date. Why not focus on getting to know a person and then gifts come later on? Absolutely. She answered the Tamara J. Broad. Why is it the focus on getting to know each other? Why do we need something first? There you go. The real money mo. They won't reply to this. All right, here we go. Coco LaRue. It doesn't have to. I think she's saying it sets you apart. My mom is 72 and found herself in the dating world, and it's quite interesting to watch. One gentleman brings and sends flowers to the house before each date. The others are what you doing her to death and old people talk in game thinking they still have it. Well, look, if you're dating at 72, that's tough sled. That's tough sled. Let's see. She hasn't gotten too much pushback. Daddy Deem or Win. Never heard of this. Let's see. Charity Girl or Charity ATL Girl. I think flowers are a nice first date gift. Doesn't have to be shoes, bags, etc. Well, that's what she's talking about. But again, like I said, the price is higher now. I can promise you her baby daddy wasn't bringing no YSL shoes on a first date. Yeah? You can bet your last dollar on that. Oh, let's see what the one Elliot Broad had to say. I didn't reply because it wasn't worth replying to. If accepting a what you doing text instead of intentional dating, then nothing I will say will help. I will be explaining myself to death, and that's obvious by the responses given to those who have responded. Here's the thing, babe. We're going to check your page in a sec. We're talking about a first date. We would assume you don't know each other. It's to get to know each other, so to cross one another, commune, share a meal or something, share a coffee, share drinks, share an experience. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. So yeah, man, it's not about what you doing texts and stuff like that. Yes, I know There's a lot of dudes that's throwing out the what you doing text. You know why? Because it's bros answering. That's why. If women weren't answering those texts, guess what? It would stop. Let's check her page. Let's see. No. All right. No posts from Jamaica. Septum piercing.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
If you've watched any of my videos, you already know Bros got this. She's a concubine at best. And yeah, you're going to get the what you doing text. All right, so back to the other young lady. Let's read a couple of these comments to get on out of here. Let's see. She says, I literally posted me looking at perfumes not too long ago when he pays attention greater than, because if he wanted to, he would. So Taurus, the star 510 from the Bay, I guess, normalize enjoying someone's happiness or stroll on by. I'm happy for anyone getting treated beautifully or beautiful. We here for a good time, not for a long time. I guess there's the so-called clock it emoji again. Let's see. Chic Relly. So many haters in these comments. I wish you many more dates and gifts, pretty girl. All right. Let me see. Volthadol. You all saying the people are hating, saying no one's in the car with her. But if you look at the reflection in the sunroof, it's literally no one in the other seat. And before y'all say maybe he bought it and she's just now opening it after the date, well, so she's looking over and like she's talking. Let's see. After the date. Well, then why does she keep looking to the side as if she's speaking to someone in the other seat? She's very pretty, and I'd never hate on a woman. But let's be for real now. You know what? A lot of times, women who make sense, they be kind of attractive sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time. All right, Vita doll. All right, not my cup of tea, but somebody will like it. At least you got some sense. Let's see some of these comments here. Let's see what people got to say. Let's see. Brooke Slays. Oh, she responded. You clearly don't understand how Range Rover's reflections work, but you're speaking from your level, so I get it. Yikes. Vol the doll. She says, LMAO, whatever makes you feel better about your video, girly. I didn't have to investigate. It's literally right there. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Range Rover reflections. Low IQ. All reflections work the same. Southside Stacy responds to her, please tell us more about these Range Rover reflections. Oh gosh, she getting cooked. Go Brown. Do Range Rover reflections work different than other reflections? Is it a manufacturer class thing or something? Glass is glass. Ain't nobody care about no Range Rover. Oh man. Let's see. Rock_rock might be a white guy. Other brown men of color. Men will reject her for facial features. Oh, yikes. Oh man. So yeah, she's getting cooked for the reflection comment. You don't understand how Range Rover reflections work. Look, technically, could there be somebody on the other side? Yes. don't think you can see the passenger side from that particular angle. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Who cares? I don't care. I mean, we know people be posting things for content purposes all the doggone time. I wouldn't. Matter of fact, let's see. Let's go on her page. Brooke Slays, only 4,266. This is one of the lowest pages I've had so far. Let's see, Brooke Slays, huh? Look, I'll say this. You know, look, that's the man that I am. You know, I like the tall girls. That bed kind of low, but she looked like that thing sitting up kind of high. God dog it on.
Yeah, that brother's starving. Yes, sir, brother.
My bad, y'all. I'm trying to get better. You know, as we go through here, look, I mean, like I said, you know, I mean, she ain't the cutest in the face, but, you know, this, yeah, I can work with this. God dog it.
Yeah, that brother's starving. Yes, sir, brother.
Yeah, man, let me get on out of here. Look, tell me what you guys think. Is an extravagant first date gift required? Or are these bras full of nonsense and other things? Let me know what you think and hit the like and subscribe. Please, we continue to rebuild the platform. Of course, till next time, I'm out.